Demonstrations descended into chaos in the South African town of Senekal after thousands of predominantly white farmers surrounded the local courthouse there. Demonstrators wanted two suspects handed over to them whose case was to be heard in that court. The two black men stand accused of brutally murdering a white farmer. The crowd tried to force their way into the farmhouse as police tried to hold them back. The clashes saw a police van overturned and set alight and a few stun grenades thrown. The protesters accused the government there of inaction on farm murders in South Africa.
I think people are moving together, trying to make a statement to government to show that we will not take this anymore. I think we've reached a point of no return, and if government doesn't come to the party, we won't take this anymore.
You feel alone, you feel isolated, you feel that you might be the next target, you feel that nobody cares.
It's not just about the farmers. We all are affected by this. It creates a scenario where violence becomes the norm of the day.
The backdrop to this story, it's been brewing for a while, but this particular one all came to a head following the grisly murder of 21-year-old farm manager Brendan Horner last Friday. Two cattle thieves have been detained in connection with the case. Now, they're suspected of torturing and then stabbing the man to death. As I say, it's just the latest in a string of similar attacks. Though South Africa's Minister of Justice stressed Horner's murder was no excuse for attacking the courthouse, he said. He described the scenes as anarchic violence and went on to say, too, that there was no place for such behaviour in a democracy. Jester Clerk from the farmer activist group Senekal Safety Association told us the government's been turning a blind eye to attacks on farmers.
The problem is the farmers have been ignored for so long that nothing is done with our complaints. Nobody cares about us. Our president denies that farm murders exist, that it's a problem. It's not just a murder. It's a guy that's being tortured. It's people being raped. We've got, I would nearly say, weekly stock theft occurrences, and it's a huge problem for us, and it does not get investigated properly. And when I talk about farmers and boere, it does not mean white people. It is white and black people. There's every groups of people that is farmers, and they're proud to be farmers. We all have the same criminals targeting us. There was a black farmer just out of Senekal murdered on a small plot. Last year. We've got a huge problem on the rural area. We don't have the police close to us. We are vulnerable from where we are living. Our judicial system is totally too slow in dealing with the problem. So people that's got court cases going back 2-3 years doesn't get resolved. Those people get out on bail quickly and they perpetrate the same crimes over and over again. Farmers want the message to go out. We can't be ignored any longer. Put pressure on our government that our plight can be heard all over the world. Put pressure on our government to look after all of its citizens.